I got into Xterra because I've always been a mountain biker. As a junior, did a lot of cross-country mountain biking, and then later discovered triathlon. Had to go all different types of triathlon and Ironman and all sorts, but realised that really the Xterra is a great up-and-coming sport. It's got a 1500 metre sea swim, a 30k mountain bike and a 10k off-road run. So it really was the type of triathlon that suits my strengths on a mountain bike the most. And it's an incredible event. It's a fun atmosphere. Even at the World Champs, everyone's on it and everyone's taking it pretty seriously. And really it's a challenge against the course as much as anything, because the courses are so demanding. It's really you against the elements, lots of climbs. And in Hawaii at World Champs, hot. So it just makes the event really hard event physically, and I think a really honest event, and you get a lot of reward for your training. I trained for it quite specifically. Working with Ollie Beckinsale, who trains here himself, I really benefited from his expertise in terms of how to structure my bike program, and he also gave me some great ideas in terms of training for the heat for Hawaii. I was doing some sort of nasty kind of greenhouse sessions in the month leading up to the race. 2.5 hours in the heat like that, especially on the mountain bike when you're really going slow, I think just brings your fitness out a lot more, and those who've prepared well for the heat. And so working here with Ollie, working with our nutritionist here on some strategies for coping with the heat, that's been really useful too. So this year in my training, I've really looked at trying to get a bit more structure into it. Done a lot of fitness testing here at Mylife Personal Training, where I have all my training zones now for both bike and run. Every session has a specific target. I've benefited a lot from using a power meter. I think it's made the bike miles a lot more efficient. It's also had a lot of help from some good sponsors as well. I've got a great bike, Specialised, riding a full sus Epic this year. I think that really suits me, suits the Xterra course as well. And just been working really hard on my nutrition with a nutritionist here at Mylife, and also using USN products as well. They've been great support and helpful this year. I race in the pro Xterra category, but I still work for a living at Mylife Personal Training. It's an amazing environment to work in when you're trying to work on yourself as well. In terms of my own performance, I have some fantastic clients, people who are training themselves up to World Championship level and age groups for all sorts of triathlons. The other trainers here are all training really hard as well. Just before I went to Maui for Xterra World Champs, Amy here was racing in Kona for Ironman World Champs. So it's a good environment. We've got great trails, things down in Bristol as well, where we are. Really good mountain biking. So good facilities, good atmosphere. I think that really helps with the whole training environment.